Okay, so I was watching a video on YouTube and somebody was talking about these prices are, the payout for orders are ridiculous, and they were complaining about, what they were being paid by DoorDash and everything like that. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you that all the DoorDashers and all the customers are absolutely wrong. DoorDash's prices are not too high. Uber Eats, not too high. Grubhub, their prices, none of the prices on these apps are too high on the app. And I'm going to prove it to you that everybody is lying. Everybody is 100% wrong. What does this say? I typed in, does DoorDash control the prices of food? It says yes, DoorDash does not control the prices of food, as restaurants are free to set their own menu prices for delivery. However, DoorDash recommends that restaurants keep their delivery and in-store prices similar. DoorDash says that menu markups can negatively impact customers' retention and conversion. Okay, so again, everybody is sitting here talking about the prices are too high on these apps when it's the restaurant that's controlling it. It's McDonald's that wants $4 for a small fry. It's McDonald's that wants $20 for a burger, for a combo and everything like that. Ha! You guys have been fooled thinking that DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and all of these other apps are controlling your prices, and it's your restaurants that are upcharging you for all this food. How does DoorDash make money? They charge the restaurant. The restaurant pays a membership fee, and therefore they get a certain amount of orders, if not all orders. They get they get to place the orders on the platform. So DoorDash has a fee for their platform. They have to run the software. Apps have to constantly have to protect themselves against malware, can protect themselves against people stealing people's debit cards, credit card information, all of this stuff. That is very expensive, having tech support and all of these other people. Then you have to deal with customers calling and all of this. DoorDashers. Why in the hell do you think they run promotions for giving you a couple of extra dollars? That is the restaurant running deals. They're trying to get rid of food that might expire. Maybe that's the case. They are trying to do all kinds of things. But let me explain to you what all of this is about. It's the stocks. It's the stocks. If they want their stock prices to go up, what they do is they run promotions on DoorDash. They contact DoorDash and tells DoorDash, hey, we want to run a special around this time. Or DoorDash might be contacting them and say, hey, we want to try to run a promotion and stuff or whatever. This is going to cause more business to go to you guys, blah, 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 blah. But I personally think that it's the restaurants. They have already determined that certain times of the day, maybe certain times of the week or the month, is when they're going to be running promotions or whatnot. And it's a group effort. But at the end of the day, if they sell, it's all about selling more food. It's all about pounds, weight, whatever you want to call it. And when, again, if DoorDash in one particular hour, let's say McDonald's, they give a promotion, and now that particular hour, they just made $10 million. Nationwide in America, they just made $10 million when originally they would have made about $6 million. So they just made $10 million. What happens to the stock? The stock prices skyrocket up. It skyrockets up. So the Federal Trade Commission, they're not paying attention to this stuff. Nobody's paying attention to this stuff. And at the exact same time, everybody is fooled thinking that DoorDash prices are too high. Grubhub and everybody else's prices are too high. What does it say on the app? It tells you that the restaurant controls the prices of the food. You can Google it. It says that the restaurant controls the prices of the food. What does it say here? DoorDash does not require restaurants to match in-store prices on delivery orders. Restaurants can continue to make their own delivery menu prices, decisions, and assets, the trade-offs between volume and unit margins. What What the hell is y'all talking about? You telling me that everybody has been making all of these videos on YouTube and nobody has covered this? You're telling me that all the customers are paying all of this extra money and don't know why they're paying all of this extra money? But yet at the same time, y'all thinking that the DoorDashers are making all kinds of money, because why else would anybody do it when DoorDashers and Grubhub people and Uber Eats and Postmates have been telling y'all for years that we are only getting $2 or $2.50 to deliver this crap. Uber Eats and Lyft and everything, same exact thing. They are sitting here and only giving the drivers $3 or $4 to take you that couple of miles up the street, while they already charged you $15 or $20. But it's our car, and it's our gas, and it's our wear and tear to our vehicle, and it's our time. But nevertheless, this trend of driving for these apps exists because people are trying to make extra money. A lot of people have health conditions. They can't stand there at a factory for hours at a time and produce whatever product that is needed to be produced. A lot of people are doing this stuff. You don't see lawyers and doctors saying, I'm going to DoorDash. You don't see people doing that stuff in the upscale community. So again, this is why DoorDash has reported for years that they're not profitable. How are you guys continuing to sit here and tell DoorDash that they need to pay more money when they're telling you dummies that they're not profitable? So ask yourself, where the hell is the money going to? The money's going to the damn restaurants. And you fools keep on making videos. DoorDash Santiago, you're an idiot because you haven't done the research and you didn't look at the freaking information provided to you on their app. And you have made videos that you have ordered food off the app. But did your ignorant self ever go and look and read the information on their website? No, you didn't. Did you ever do the research and find out how they are actually making their money? It's the same thing when it comes to other people. I'm not singling out DoorDash Santiago or whatever, but although he's not named that anymore, he doesn't drive for them. Again, people don't get it. You're looking at Walmart Spark, right? You're looking at Walmart Spark and you're thinking, wait, hey, Walmart Spark isn't paying enough. Look at this right here. If you type in, does Walmart own Spark? Yes, Walmart owns Spark Driver. It's gig economy delivery service. Ownership, it says right here, Walmart acquired Delivery Drivers Incorporate, DDI, the company that created Spark, in August 2022. It is 2024, about to be 2025. For the longest, a lot of people have misunderstood because they never did their What does it say here? Walmart Spark is a delivery app that allows users to order groceries and food online from Walmart stores. To provide their delivery service, Walmart works with Spark, which is a third-party delivery platform. That's the first thing you need to learn. Walmart doesn't own Spark. What does that say? April 2024. So up here at the very top, you're looking at Walmart acquired Delivery Driver Incorporate, DDL, the company that created Spark, in August 2022. And then down here it's telling you April 17, 2024, that Walmart doesn't own Spark. So I'm going to let you all go and read the information and everything like that. My point is that before you guys start attacking the people who have created these apps, do your research, find out what is going on, because you guys are pointing the blame at the wrong people. It's just like I'm a Lyft driver. Okay, a lot of people point the blame at Lyft. You're not looking at the insurance companies. Nobody's looking at the insurance companies, and they're the damn reason why everything is as high as it is when it comes down to being a Lyft driver, a Uber driver, and everything like that. I have already contacted Lyft and said, why don't you guys just be honest with your drivers? Go and talk to your drivers and be honest with them and say, hey, the insurance rates is high as hell. We already know as individuals that our prices are high. You think that these companies are getting lower rates for the commercial auto insurance that they have to carry and everything like that? Now, I do believe that they should offer drivers to carry their own commercial auto insurance. But however, that commercial auto insurance may not cover as much of the liability as they may want. They may already right now at this point might be able to cover passengers up to a couple $1,000,000, a couple $100,000. They don't want to take the chances of drivers, not paying their bills for their commercial auto insurance, driving without it, and then also at the same time, being late on a bill and it defaulting and overlapsing and all of this other stuff or whatever. Then they would have to set up another system to verify everybody's insurance. And because they have millions and millions of drivers, this could end up costing them more money. So it is possible this is what is going on, but that's why they need to set up some sort of system that actually double checks and makes and verifies those that have commercial auto insurance, and where it's easy, it's automated and everything like that. And if they don't have it, then it can ping it and the AI system can do its job and deactivate the drivers or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, as an individual, I believe that I would pay less in commercial auto insurance than what they're paying. Because as of right now, they're taking money off of every trip for commercial auto insurance and everything. But my main focus on this video is stop whining like little babies about how much DoorDash is charging, how much DoorDash is paying. Okay, stop whining like little babies. Their commission, okay, they're paying you for that delivery out of their commission of what the restaurant is paying for the delivery. Now, I don't know how that goes, whether it's X amount of deliveries per month or per week or whatever the case may be. Maybe they, after it exceeds so many deliveries, now the restaurant starts to make more. I don't know how all of the details and what they worked out with McDonald's, with Burger King, and so forth. I don't know all of those details. But what I do know is that it clearly lets you know online that these apps are the ones that's in control of the price. And what reason why I brought this up was because of came across this lady who has, I guess, went viral. It came across my news feed right here. It came across my news feed right here. And it says, this is why DoorDash drivers are quitting. What I got heated about so much, I was actually across my news feed, and I'll show it right here. It came on my news feed. This driver, I guess, is going viral or trending or whatnot, and she was upset because, well, I don't think she was really upset. She's really talking calm and everything, but she was just talking about how, DoorDash would send out messages in regards to, oh, well, it's busy out and everything like that. Actually, that's not what they're doing. And bless her heart, she seems like a sweet lady and everything like that. When DoorDash gets behind in orders because drivers are declining orders, they will send out an alert that it's busy. This is just because they have orders that haven't been delivered yet, as of yet. And this is one of the issues that I've seen them do to me, where they say, "Oh, Dash Now." I'm not on DoorDash anymore, but they'll say, Dash Now and everything, and you'll go online and you'll see these offers where after you deliver the order, you've seen that DoorDash actually paid more for the order than the passenger. You thinking that the customer tipped really well. It'll be like a $6 or $8 payout on an order. So you're like, okay, at least they tipped. You deliver the order, and then when you get done delivering the order, you find that DoorDash is the one that paid the most amount of money. The customer only tipped $1.50 or didn't tip anything at all. They didn't tip anything at all. But DoorDash paid you extra money to do it. And they did that because they need to fulfill that delivery. They need to fulfill X amount of deliveries for restaurants because it was a part of their contract or whatever the case is. So they need to get the food out of the restaurant in the hands of the customer. Sometimes the restaurants are running promotions, and maybe they may be putting some money towards having that food delivered. I mean, they are making extra money, but what the people that work at McDonald's and Burger King and so forth, what they don't know is that the restaurant is getting all of this extra money. Now, the restaurants had been doing this before everybody started protesting about minimum wage going up and McDonald's paying $15 an hour. Now, either somebody found out and started saying, hey, we need to demand more money because we're doing more work because of these deliveries. You know, maybe they went and did it, but they didn't expose everything. I don't know. But it just seems like everybody doesn't know what's going on, how this stuff is going, or how this stuff is working. Now, I would like to say, if Sarah Elizabeth watches this video, understand this, that in every market, there is a dollar amount per hour that drivers can make at certain hours. Sometimes those hours are only going to pay out $15. Sometimes the hours will pay out $18. Some markets 22, some even 38 during certain hours. So I'm going to show you something real quick. Here is Google Maps, and let's say you got right here at JoJo's right here. Okay, that's the restaurant, and at the same time, as a driver, they're sending you to JoJo's. Now, here's the thing. The customer, let's say the customer is living right over here. Now, the customer orders DoorDash, and they order some JoJo's. Now, they also order something right here at Walgreens. Now, you receive the order for JoJo's, and then you go all the way to the customer's house, and at the same time, another driver ends up here at the same time. And you're like, hey, how you doing? You're delivering here too? And both of you guys are like, yeah, oh, that's weird. And you guys walk away. You guys never realized what was going on and why both of you, instead of one person getting that one the order for the food at JoJo's and at Walgreens and then delivering it, you're wondering why they gave the Walgreens order to somebody else and gave the JoJo's order to a different person. You're trying to figure that out. I'll explain to you why. It's because that customer here that placed these orders, she tipped on the JoJo's and she tipped on the Walgreens. Now, the reason why they didn't give this order for the JoJo's and the Walgreens to the one driver is because of the tip. All right, so to explain that further, if the hour is showing that drivers, because of the total amount of orders, drivers make $14, well, if you actually got $2.25 here at JoJo's and the customer ended up tipping you, say, $8, you're at $10. If the hour that you're in is paying, I forgot what I said at first, but let's say it's 14, and that hour is supposed to pay out $14, you already got $2.50 from DoorDash plus $10 for the customer for that order. So now that puts you at how much? You got, I said $10 plus the $2.50. That's $12.50. So you're really, really close. But they also tipped $5 over here. So that would put you at $15. You would actually be over the $14. That's why you didn't get the Walgreens order, because of the two tips exceeding the amount that it pays out that particular hour. Hopefully I explained this properly. I don't want to have to do it again and bore people, but pretty much they're trying to make sure that you don't exceed over. And they're also trying to make sure that other drivers are also making at least up to that $14. So hopefully you understand what I'm saying. The algorithm is fixed so that it can balance out where everybody can make 14 that hour. So they're going to move around the orders that may have tips. So instead of you getting if you're at $14, let me back out of the map a little bit. So if you picked up here and you're at $14 by the time you deliver here, okay, so now you're at $14. The next time that they give you an order, your pickup is more likely to be over here. Over here, all the way to the right, look over there. Your order pickup is all the way over here instead of the order that was just placed over here to the left. You know why they gave you a longer distance pickup? To slow you down. Because you're already close to 14. So you're going to get a longer distance pickup automatically because of that. Okay, it's the same thing whether it's the pickup or it's the drop off. One or the other, it's gonna be longer. Now, I'm telling you now, you need to start writing down your deliveries and you need to start tracking each one of them. And you need to track how much money you're making on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, and so you can know what hours you can drive. Because sometimes, again, it can be misleading that when they tell you that you can dash now because it's busy out, you can't assume that it's going to be busy around that hour the next day, because again, when the apps are backed up on orders and they need to get stuff delivered, they'll let you dash now. They'll say it's busy, and you'll make 2 deliveries, and then the next thing you know, you're like, okay, what's going on? I delivered 2 orders, and now I haven't received the order in a whole entire hour. Grubhub, they do this stuff a lot. They do this a lot, and it is very sad how often they do this. It's just like they show up here where I'm supposed to drive in this area where it's highlighted and everything and whatnot, but they are having so many problems getting stuff delivered that even though I'm supposed to deliver inside of this area, which for some reason looks like a horse head, they'll have me pick up in this area, but then they'll have me deliver all the way out here, or they'll have me deliver all the way over here or whatever. And I could have sworn they actually changed the map and widened it a little bit more. But yeah, they'll have me going outside of my zone to make delivery. And when I've talked to them and complained about it, they say, oh, yeah, your pickup can be inside your area, but your delivery can be outside. I told them before, I said, no, that's convenient for you. That's not convenient for me, because when I go outside of my area, I can't pick up any food over here. I can't pick up any food over here in Toledo. Over here, there really isn't any restaurants over here where I can pick up anything. But over here in Toledo, they'll have me deliver over there, but I have to drive all the way. I have to sit here and I have to drive all the way back into my area, which is inside of this zone. Okay, so and I hate that. It's irritating, it's very annoying and everything, but nevertheless, that's how they have the system set, because they don't have enough drivers, I guess, or it's so many orders that that need to be delivered. And I've told them before, because they will send you orders, they'll send me orders where it'll say that the pickup and drop off is in Holland. And then as soon as I pick up the order in Holland, they'll sit there and it'll say in the app that the drop-off is in Toledo. But you don't let me pick up any food in Toledo. I can only pick up food inside of this area. And so I'm not trying to drive all the way back and everything. Now, granted, they do pay you a little bit extra because they're desperate. They do pay you a little bit extra. But I've told them, if you sit here and you do that to me, I'm going to pick up the food. And when I pick up the food and the address changes, the drop-off changes, the city changes, I am going to call you and tell you why I'm not going to deliver the food. And if I'm not at the restaurant, you're going to have to send somebody to come and get the food. They still will send me orders that will be picking up inside of my my zone. They'll still send me orders that pickup is in here, but then the drop-off is all the way away from my zone. And it's nothing that I can do about it. They have the system set up that way. I have complained about it for about 2 years. And if you're a driver, you know that this has happened to you before. And it is very annoying to accept the order. And then when you picked it up, you drove all the way to the restaurant, you waited for the food. And then as soon as you get it and you swipe the leave, boom, it's saying that the order is going all the way from, it's not even being delivered in my market, but it's being delivered all the way down to Bowling Greens. And it's like, come on, that's way too far, and I have to drive back to my market in order for me to get an order. So again, what I'm basically explaining to everybody on these apps is, please read the information on their customer sites and look up the information, find out what is going on, okay? Because what you're going to discover is that the restaurant is controlling the price of the food. When it comes down to Lyft and Uber, I believe that it's the insurance companies that is causing the prices of stuff to go up. certain times of the day, they have to pay more for the insurance, possibly because roads are busy. It's more likely that accidents may, which is weird because you can see up here, it says, according to available data, Lyft drivers experience an average of around 0.38 accidents per million miles driven, which translates to a relatively low number of accidents per driver per year, though the exact number varies depending on factors like driving locations and frequency, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that means that drivers do not get in accidents on the platform that often for the insurance prices to continue to have to skyrocket. But nevertheless, when you look at lawsuits and other things, whatnot, this will cause issues with insurance rates because they have, I don't know what all the insurance covers and everything and whatnot, whether it covers sexual harassment, whether it covers no fault and then at fault accidents and all of this other stuff and whatnot. So again, that is left up to you to go and do the research and everything on that particular end. But again, when it comes down to these apps, do your research. Please do your research. I hate the fact that people are directing. Nothing is going to change because people are directing their attention to the wrong damn people. You're directing your attention to the wrong people. You're yelling at DoorDash. You're yelling at Grubhub. You're yelling at Uber Eats. You're yelling at Lyft. You're yelling at Uber. But it's the restaurants when it comes down to food delivery. They're the ones controlling the price. The control of the price on the ride, it's controlled by Uber and Lyft's algorithm, but the insurance company may be affecting the cost of the ride. And people are assuming that the drivers are getting all of the money, and we're not getting all of the money. The money is going to the insurance company. It's going to Lyft. It's going to taxes and any other ordinance that they have to follow and everything like that. These companies keep reporting to the public and to the the Federal Trade Commission and everybody else that they're not profitable or that they're losing money. Uber and Lyft is saying that they're starting to climb up out of the hole. They're always talking about how they are not profitable and everything like that. But at the same time, you're investing billions of dollars into autonomous cars. Where's the money coming from? The bank don't need you to invest in it. The bank can go and invest in it themselves. So don't say you're getting loans or whatever from banks for technology that you don't even own. So that won't make any sense right there. But all in all, hopefully this has taught some people something, and maybe people will go and do their research so that they can see that what they're being charged is based off of the restaurant's criteria and not the app, as a lot of people would like to believe. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoy your day. And I know I put a lot of energy into speaking on this video, and it might have insulted or annoyed some people. But you know what? Honestly, when it comes down to YouTube and everything else, it's the drama. It's the drama that gets the most views. It's just like when the days of WorldStar, site, people uploading videos and everything like that. I mean, they was killing it, making a lot of money off of what? Drama. People fighting. People being sluts and other little stuff or whatever. They made a lot of money off of that type of material and everything and whatnot. And so drama sells way more than someone saying, hey guys, I want you to try to listen to this and maybe you'll understand that it's really the restaurants. And that ain't gonna get views. Me snapping and stuff, people like, man, let me share this to blah 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 blah. That's, man, dude going off. It's either gonna be funny or it's just gonna be full of drama, but maybe it grabs enough people's attention so they realize how things work. This is also, I don't know if everybody have experienced this, but some places that you go to, like I've been to certain restaurants like McDonald's, where they'll give you this little business card that has stars on there or circles on there. They will clip those they clip the little circles with a star press, or they'll stamp it. And if you made 5 or 7 deliveries at the restaurant, you'll get a free sandwich and everything. If you've experienced that, you got to ask yourself, why would they want to give the drivers something for free? It's because you're making them so much money. It's not even, those 7 deliveries, they've made $3 or $4 off each one of them. You see what I'm saying? They done made $28 off of you, and they're going to give you a $3 sandwich. See how that works, people? This is why McDonald's has in their app where, if you get this amount of points, we're going to give you free food and everything like that. Come on. Think about it. Why are they giving away so much free food inside of these apps where people order food from the grocery store? I did a video on Kroger's and how you can get discount and save money and stuff or whatever. How do you think that they're affording to do this? It's because everybody's paying more for their food and for their, whether it be cooked food, or they're paying more for their package of hamburger or whatever that they're ordering and stuff. The restaurants have extra money to actually blow on these deals. And they build loyalty with people by doing this, because people don't realize, dude, we're making all this extra money off of you guys because your attention is on the wrong people. Appreciate you for watching. I really do hope that something comes out of this, a little bit of understanding. Appreciate you. Have a good one.